Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In top stories sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Police are investigating what led up to 3 minors getting arrested at a North Las Vegas school. They say 2 employees were also injured Friday while breaking up the fight at Legacy High.
No names have been released. We're pretty unclear the extent of the injuries to the staff members, but we do know that 3 juveniles were arrested in connection with that fight.
CCSD says individual student matters can't be discussed, but the district, quote, actively pursues all legal actions against anyone threatening or committing violence on our campuses. Further south in the Paradise area, a woman is accused of attacking a Burger King manager in the bathroom, stabbing the employee in the face with a box cutter. That's after authorities say she kidnapped 2 employees. This 27-year-old woman faces charges of attempted murder, kidnapping, and battery with a deadly weapon. She's due in court next week. And Governor Sisolak requests an item to be added to the Nevada State Board agenda to commute all sentences of death for offenders convicted in the state of Nevada to a life sentence without parole. Review Journal's Renee Summerhour has more on today's meeting and why Agenda 6 was removed.
That's right. Yesterday, a Carson City District Court issued an order prohibiting the board from taking any action on Agenda 6, so they didn't address it today. Governor Steve Sisolak expressing his disappointment.
While I'm disappointed in this outcome, I respect that the judicial process has tabled this issue at this time.
James Wilson ruled the board had not properly notified the families of murder victims about commuting the 57 people on death row. He also said the inmates had not exhausted all of their appeals and hadn't applied to the board to lessen their sentences. Sisolak disagreed, hoping to get more things done during his last term.
Many of you know, I'm closing out my time in office this month. I could not allow myself to leave this position without starting the necessary conversations. Placing this matter on the agenda was done as an act of grace and with the understanding that the death penalty is fundamentally broken.
Sisolak says he hopes the issue will be discussed in the future and that the right changes to capital punishment in Nevada will be made.
And preventing what police say could have ended someone's life or caused a serious crash. They say the driver of this Corvette was speeding in a 45-mile-per-hour zone at 106 miles per hour during rush hour of all times in North Las Vegas. The 28-year-old driver reportedly faces numerous charges of reckless driving. Police's message: don't do this and expect to keep your car and license. In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Clark County approves regulations for cannabis lounges, which could open early as 2023. The commissioners voted Tuesday. About half of the 40 applicants in unincorporated Clark County could resemble taverns with no alcohol.
Some of the regulations involve the businesses not being able to tow vehicles for 24 hours. This is to prevent impaired driving. People under the age of 21 won't be able to go into the lounge, much like dispensaries.
Another 15 licenses went to applicants within the city of Las Vegas, which has not voted on its own rules. Now to Vegas's convention industry, back in full swing. The 2023 Consumer Electronics Show, CES, expects around 100,000 people with around 3,000 exhibitors. The 4-day show opens January 5th. Open to consumer electronics executives and professionals, but not the general public.
Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app today.
The Raiders playoff hopes are not dead yet, but they may very well be on life support. Here's the thing. They've got to win their last 3 games. That's the most important part for sure. Then they've got to have some help. The Jets, the Jaguars, the Patriots all have to lose at least 1 game the rest of the way, which is very possible, although a couple of those teams are playing each other, including the Jets and the Jaguars this week. Then they need either the Dolphins or the Chargers to lose 2 of their last 3. There's a lot that has to happen. That's why the Raiders just need to win their 3 games and then just hope. And that's kind of what happened last year. It's kind of what's going to have to happen again this year if the Raiders want to make a return visit to the postseason.
In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. You can look forward to a clear and starry night. Chilly though, with temps in the 40s, then 30s overnight. Cooling down before a warm-up in the days ahead. On Wednesday, the blue skies are back with highs possibly reaching 61 degrees and low of 36 degrees. Similar temps on Thursday, but with some clouds rolling in. The warm-up continues on Friday and beyond, with temps getting closer but not quite reaching the 70-degree mark. In Health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital. We're here for you when you need us. Did you know calf muscle injuries are among the most common for male runners over 40? Taking it slow is key to a successful recovery. When able to walk pain-free, ease back into exercise with just 15 minutes of running. Incorporating CrossFit training into your routine also will help you stay fit without increasing risk of another injury. Other workouts include swimming, biking, and the elliptical. Plus, if tempted to sneak in treats for your furry friend this holiday season, experts with Our Fit Pets say avoid chocolate, toxic for cats and dogs. Macadamia nuts can make them sick, blue cheese can cause muscle tremors, and brittle turkey bones can get stuck in your dog's throat or stomach.
Sports brought to you by D&R House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable, located in downtown Summerlin.
The Golden Knights will try to stop their 1-6 slide at home Wednesday against the Arizona Coyotes. One player to watch, a former Arizona Coyote, Phil Kessel. He was benched for most of the third period of Monday's loss to the Buffalo Sabres. Only got 2 shifts, totaling 40 seconds. He started on the top line with Chandler Stevenson, and Mark Stone got moved back to the third because Bruce Cassidy didn't like some of his defensive work, especially on the second goal that Buffalo scored. It's been an interesting year for Kessel, who broke the NHL's Ironman streak, but probably hasn't produced how he'd like.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The NHL is approaching its holiday break, and Edmonton star Connor McDavid is the overwhelming favorite to win the Hart Trophy as league MVP. The Oilers center, who leads the league in scoring, is minus 150 to 1 at the Westgate Superbook to take home the award. Dallas winger Jason Robertson is next at 7 to 1, followed by Tampa Bay winger Nikita Kucherov at 16 to 1.
In entertainment, as Harry Reid International Airport transforms its signs from Senator Pat McCarran, many may not know what the airport was called when Las Vegas was still up and coming in the post-war era. In December 1948, the Alamo Airport, the original name of the airport where Harry Reid sits today, was renamed to McCarran Field. Alamo was first owned by aviator George Crockett, who founded the Nevada State Airmen Association in 1945. For more info, go to lvrj.com. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.